Next on BBC One, we have Sunrise TV presented by Iona Fridge.
Good morning, and welcome to today's edition of Sunrise TV. We have an exciting lineup for you this morning as Catherine will be coming in to show us how to make a Passover pie. We'll be talking to Sextus Surplus on cheap spring fashions, ideas for those of us who didn't get to the real fashion show this year. But first we have a report from Anthony Gallicus on Bargain's breaks in Crete this summer. I'm sorry, we're going to have to over to the weather now. John, oh, I see. No, we're going straight out now to our outside broadcast. You need to talk to John Turkhold about some exciting new events which are unfolding as we speak. Hello, John, are you there?
Undoubtedly, Iona. I apologize for the satellite delay.
And where is there, John? The details we have are a little vague.
Well, Iona, I'm outside a garden tomb belonging to Joseph of Arimathea. Here is where they buried the controversial teacher, some say prophet, Jesus of Nazareth after his crucifixion on Friday.
So what's happening, John?
Well, Iona, as you should be able to see behind me here, Jesus' tomb is open to the world. The huge stone covering the entrance has been rolled away, and there's no sign of a body or anyone for that matter, apart from a few bits of Roman armor scattered about the place.
Roman armor, John?
Indeed, Iona. A group of 16 soldiers have been guarding the tomb since Friday, supposedly to prevent the body from being stolen. Sources in the governor's palace have revealed that the governor Pilate was asked to guard the tomb by the chief priests as they feared that Jesus' disciples would try to steal the body.
So, this is a little embarrassing for the government then, John.
Undoubtedly, Iona, and especially for the soldiers who are currently under interrogation to prevent the stone from being removed and his body snatching taking place. Some say that heads will roll.
Little bit of rock and roll at the palace then, John.
Well, no, actually, Iona, a stony silence has been heard. Herod has apparently taken his usual morning sauna, seemingly quite unperturbed. He is, however, meeting with Pilate later today for high-level talks. This may concern the chief priests, who may well see this as an alliance forming against them.
What news from rabbinic sources, John?
Well, the chief priests and the Sanhedrin are said to have gone completely mad with rage, as this is the worst-case scenario for them. In a leaked memo from them to Pilate, they say that whilst he was alive, Jesus said, quote, "After 3 days I will rise again." They requested that the tomb be made secure, as I said earlier, to prevent Jesus' disciples from coming and stealing the body, and then claiming that Jesus had risen from the dead. Resurrection claims could derail the chief priest's attempts to steamroller the emerging cult religion centering around Jesus.
So, the disciples have stolen the body?
Well, that's difficult to say categorically. It seems unlikely that a bunch of disorganized fishermen could overpower 16 trained military guards, especially as since Jesus' execution they have appeared totally demoralized and remaining in hiding behind closed doors, behind closed windows too, actually.
Has anyone else been able to the tomb this morning?
Yes, apparently some women were seen in the vicinity of the tomb earlier this morning. Maybe they can shed some light on what has happened here today. That is, if their word can be trusted.
So where do you think the body is, John?
Well, it's certainly not in the tomb, Iona. It's very difficult to say at this stage where Jesus' body might be. The Romans nor the chief priests have it, as I'm sure if they did have it, they would have produced it straight away to save face. The only people who have to gain from the theft would be the disciples, but even if they did steal the body, their advantage would surely be short-lived, as the chief priest will continue to make every effort to find the body, prove the theft, and discredit the disciples.
So, if the disciples don't have the body, where is it?
Well, I wouldn't like to guess, but I would say that as Jesus' life was marked with many miracles, I'm keeping, say 5% of my mind open to the fact that he may indeed have risen from the dead. Only time will tell.